Tech Alpharetta is a 501c6 nonprofit whose mission is to help grow technology and innovation in the city of Alpharetta. We were created by the city of Alpharetta as a strategic advisory commission in 2012 and achieved nonprofit status in 2014. Our three pillars are our strategic advisory board, our incubator, and our tech community programs. Well, my role is CEO of Tech Alpharetta. But there is no typical work day, I have to say. Every day is different. That's one of the things I love about this job because I have a lot of different and very diverse responsibilities as CEO. I oversee the incubator where we have 48 tech startups and help make connections with them to resources, educational programs, investors, things that can help them grow their companies, and I plan the programs for the center. So that's a big part of my job, as well as meeting investors in the community, developing strategic partnerships, bringing in new sponsors, and managing our strategic advisory board that provides advice to the city of Alpharetta on technology infrastructure. I have been involved in the technology scene in Alpharetta for a number of years, starting with my prior nonprofit, the Greater Alpharetta Tech Network, which I founded about 6 years ago, to bring high-quality tech thought leadership and educational programming to the tech executives in Alpharetta. And that was really how I got into the technology arena in the Alpharetta area. And when the opportunity arose to take on becoming the CEO of Tech Alpharetta, it was really a natural progression for me to move into this role and help try to grow Alpharetta's technology ecosystem and grow technology. I would say my personal passions in technology are helping startups to grow and succeed, as well as helping to develop and create a thriving technology ecosystem in Alpharetta and what we euphemistically refer to as the Greater Alpharetta Corridor out here in North Fulton. The main drivers were back in 2012, a new administration, new leaders had come into the city of Alpharetta and determined that technology was the primary industry. And they said, well, let's go ahead and create a strategic advisory commission of our local technology leaders who are really the experts that can help advise us on setting a direction for Alpharetta as a technology city through appropriate tech infrastructure and growing and building our brand as a technology hub. I believe that there are tremendous benefits to being part of Alpharetta's technology sector. It's a really exciting time to be part of the City of Alpharetta's technology ecosystem with everything that's happening there. We have about 650 technology companies in the City of Alpharetta across all verticals. Cybersecurity, fintech, healthcare, IT are a few of our particularly strong verticals in Alpharetta. And there's just a great deal happening in terms of innovation, new developments, opportunities to collaborate and partner with some of the many other companies in Alpharetta. We've grown tremendously as a business community, and it's really become a thriving ecosystem and a tech hub in its own right over the past number of years. The number of technology companies headquartered in Alpharetta grow because, as I mentioned earlier, it has become such an attractive destination for technology companies to move to Alpharetta. So I think we're going to continue to see that as a trend. And I think that we're also going to see a continued growth in the number of startups that are developing their companies and choosing to innovate in the city of Alpharetta because of the many advantages provided by being part of our innovation center. Requirements for someone to become a member of Tech Alpharetta there's not a long list of requirements to become a member of Tech Alpharetta. But if someone has a startup and they want to join our incubator, they need to come over to our Innovation Center on Webbridge Road in Alpharetta for a tour and to meet with us in person. And at that time, they need to describe their company to us because tech startups have to be developing their own intellectual property in order to be members of our technology incubator. As long as they are developing their own intellectual property and they're in the technology vertical, they are more than welcome to join. If someone is running a startup and they want to become part of our incubator, they can come and rent an office space or become a hot desk member of our incubator. That's our innovation center in Alpharetta, and then they become a member. In terms of our community events and programs that we hold once a month in Alpharetta for any tech executives. Those are not membership based. They're actually open to anyone who's a technology executive or tech professional who's interested in attending the type of event that we're hosting in a given month. I have a number of goals for Tech Alpharetta over the next few years. The first would be to continue to grow the number of startups that are in our Innovation Center and to grow the number of programs and resources that we can provide to them to help them grow their companies successfully. I'd also like to continue to grow our board by adding additional technology leaders from Alpharetta so that we can continue to expand the level of experience and expertise on that board. And I'd also like to not only continue to provide excellent programming for our tech execs in this community, but also to increase the level of programming that we've been providing to them so that there are additional options of tech programs that are available in our community. When it comes to Tech Alpharetta, there are a number of things that I'm particularly proud of. The first has been the tremendous growth in our Innovation Center and the number of successful companies that are graduating out of our Innovation Center and into the community to continue to grow their companies successfully and hire additional employees and become a real part of the tech foundation of this community. So that's definitely a big part of it. I'm also proud of whatever opportunities we're able to provide to the startups in that center to help them connect to the resources they need to grow. In addition, I would say that I'm also very proud of what we've been able to accomplish as an organization in a relatively short amount of time. I'd like to think that we've been able to help contribute to the growth of Alpharetta's technology ecosystem and to helping to create some of the buzz that exists now regarding what's happening in the city of Alpharetta. Tech Alpharetta is a technology incubator for startups. It's a strategic advisory board for technology leaders to provide recommendations to the city on how to grow the tech infrastructure. And it's also a program organization that hosts thought leadership and educational events for technology executives and professionals in the Alpharetta area. My family and I moved from Atlanta to Alpharetta in 2004. We've been living in the city of Alpharetta ever since, and we made that move for a number of reasons: the schools, the quality of life. There were a lot of opportunities to be part of an exciting, growing city, so those are a few of the reasons why we chose to move out to Alpharetta.